Hi guys, I'm back and I'm at the beach in the UK with my baby brother, and it has been a month since I last posted, and it's been months since I picked up this DJI Pocket 3 camera, and I'm using the microphone today, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. I thought that since I'm at the beach, and if you guys know me, I just love being around water. It, I just love it. I can't really explain to it, but it keeps me calm, it keeps me at peace, and I feel like I'm going to be working from where there is water a bit more often because I can concentrate. But since it's been a month since I've last posted, I thought that I would create this video and give you guys an update on where it is I am currently in life and how locking in is going for me. Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Tashani, and a month ago I made a video whilst on a high talking about I'm going to lock in, I'm tired of being scared, I'm tired of having this anxiety have control over my life and what it is that I currently do. I've always seen myself in a certain place, and I've always seen myself at high levels. I always see my higher self, but I've been finding it very difficult to reach her. If you've gone into my past videos, anytime that I'm at the beach, for some reason, somehow, I always have this sort of connection, and I feel the closest with God when I'm surrounded by water. And I will sit here and I will talk and I reconnect. With that being said, what have I been doing in the past month? I really hope you guys can hear me. Regardless if this doesn't work out, I'm still going to post it, and I'm going to make it my mission to post this regardless. So what have I been doing in the past month of me trying to figure out my life and me trying to lock in? I have been trying to master my mind, because I believe that it's my mind, the actions that I do for myself is what is going to get me to where it is I need to get to, and for me to create the version of myself that I constantly see in my head, that higher version. So with that being said, this whole month I have done nothing but try. I've actioned and I have prioritized my health, my mental health, and my mind. And when I'm talking about that, I'm basically just trying to say is, what I'm basically trying to say is that throughout me learning more about myself and me finding a routine to constantly, for example, I'm working out. I work out 5-6 times a week, and I make sure that I hit my 10K steps. I've been trying to create a routine in my life, and then as I've created this routine, I add on extra. As I'm creating this routine, I add on other steps, so that way what? Real. Just calm down, relax, give it time, slow down, don't rush it. But what I'm trying to say is, I've been trying to create a routine in my life. I've prioritized my health. I now go to the gym, and the gym gives me time to I feel like I'm lost for words right now. I feel like maybe if I hold this microphone in my camera, it'll be so much more easier for me to talk, because I feel a bit, I don't feel overwhelmed, but I feel like I'm stuttering a bit much, and I don't know how to say what it is that I would like to say. So I'm going to hold this in my hand and I'm going to try again. I've learned this month that I need to do things on my own timing, and I need to give myself time to change and to want to change. I've created the urgency. I've learned so much about myself and the mindset is that I once have, and the mindset that I'm currently in and trying to evolve in, shall I say. And it's been a very difficult journey. It's been hard, but I get up every day. I get up every morning early. Lately, I won't lie, it has been very difficult for me the past 2 days. It's like Some days I may give up, and then I have that voice inside my head that will just be like, no, no, don't give up. Just try again. Even if you can get like one thing done today, that's one step towards your goals. So I have created a routine in life, a routine just in general of me trying to become her, the person that I vision in my head, which is my higher self. And even though I can't like be her right now, I know that all the steps that I take overnight, daily, weekly, my routines, eventually and in time, I will be her. So with that being said, I feel like I'll share the steps it is that I've currently taken so far to become my higher self. One, I have focused on having a morning routine, and my morning routine, it lasts 30 to 60 minutes depending on, my mood at the time. And I'm not necessarily saying, oh, I might wake up negative, because that's not what it is. And when I say on my mood at the time, it's like some days I wake up and it's like I'm just high off life. Like I genuinely wake up so happy to the point where I feel so excited to start my day. I get excited to get up just to brush my teeth, shower, cream my skin, and I take so much pride in that routine. And even though this is literally the basics, it takes me an hour just to slow down and appreciate me. And I feel like when I brought this 60-minute morning routine into my life, I didn't realize how much I didn't appreciate myself at all, I would say. I feel like I was living my life in the fast lane and there was no action. But now that I've slowed down and I'm just taking everything in step by step at a time, I get more done. And for some reason, even though I feel like I've slowed down, it's like time has also slowed down with me. It's like I'm now here and I'm living in the moment. So number one, I created a morning routine. I'll be happy to share that in another video with you. I'm telling you, it's literally just such a basic routine, but it's just 1 hour of my times in the morning without my phone, just doing my basics and everything that I need to make myself feel good to tackle my day. Number two, without fail, I feel like it's because I'm still working on like my daily routine, like throughout the day. I'm still trying to like find a balance of where it is that I can fit in like my work, etc., and again where it is I plan on being in the long run. But number two, I go for walks, and my walks normally would be the first thing I do after my morning routine, but now it could be like after I've completed my work, or it could be just before I go to my bed. I always make sure that I hit 10k steps. 10k steps for me is 1 hour and 30 to 40 minutes per day. As long as I'm keeping my body moving, I feel like that's another push onto me moving my body, reaching my body goals, and just my mind, really. I hope this bird doesn't come to attack me. My God. I don't think you can see them. Hey! They're coming so close. So I go for walks, and I have my Sony XM something 3000 headphones, and they're in grey. And the reason why they're in grey is because sometimes I felt like, because I constantly, back then in my past, I used to live in black, like black top, black, everything was just black. There was no colour in my wardrobe, and I didn't realise that me not seeing like colour also kind of contributed to the way it is that I was feeling, and me constantly feeling stressed. So I will go out, and guys, again, I hope you can hear me. I will go out and I'll go for my 1 hour, 30 to 40-minute walk with my headphones, and I would listen to music. And as much as, yeah, when you're trying to work for yourself and you're trying to do entrepreneurship and blah, 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 you need to find time to listen to podcasts and blah, blah. Listen, I'm trying to create a routine for myself that allows me to create actionable steps and not steps where it's like I'm dreading my day. And as much as, yeah, there are podcasts out there or audio books and stuff like that are probably good for you, I am somebody who has a very short attention span. And don't get me wrong, I do listen to my podcasts here and there. I just have to do it in a way where it's easier for me to consume this information rather than me forcing this information upon myself. And by the time my walk ends, I don't remember what a thing, not one thing. So I go on my walks, and for that whole hour, 40 minutes, I'll be listening to my music, my Sierra, my R&B. I'm an R&B girly. I love my R&B. And I will just walk, and I will allow myself to be in my own energy, be in my own world. Sometimes I don't even be listening to music. Sometimes I just have the headphones in and I just take in my thoughts on what it is that I would like to do, what it is that I would like to achieve, because even on those walks, so much comes to me in that state of mind, in that state of time. And I feel like it's a time for me to release those negative thoughts, and by the end of that walk, I would have allowed in some positive thoughts, I don't know if I explained that correctly, but I feel like in another video I'll definitely be able to, explain what it is I'm trying to say. But I'm trying. That's the best thing that counts, I guess. Number 3. What is number 3? Number 3 is that even though I am not working at the moment, the wind is getting so much stronger. What? Even though I'm not working at the moment, I would like to see what it is that I'm currently doing, for example, as recording this video, or me creating my digital products, or me investing in courses and me doing courses. I like to view that as work, and that is something that I view as my 9 to 5, because eventually I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to be able to action everything that is I'm doing to actually now accumulate this money from what it is that I love, because I refuse to work and get a job, because I believe that I can create the job. I believe that I can create the opportunity. I believe that you don't need to work a 9 to 5 to make money. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that I don't believe that you need to work a 9 to 5 to be able to pursue your dreams, especially if you're somebody that just finds it difficult mentally to actually hold down that job. I was that person. I used to work a 9 to 5 job, and I used to be so mentally tired to the point that I would literally take so many steps backwards and just not pursue what it is that I needed to do. So with what I'm doing now, I like to have like my 9 to 5 window, and really is a 4-hour window where I dedicate all my time to working, creating content, studying, doing anything it is that is going to help me reach my goal of actually making an online income. And yes, even though I know that you're supposed to be working so much more, I feel like, again, with my attention span being so short and me trying to make actionable steps and valuable steps, I need to do things in short time frames so that way I'm able to put more work in. Because if I just dedicate, 8 hours to working just straight, I won't lie, I most likely just won't get the work done, and I will just get tired. And I realised that I would get tired when it came to me actually trying to get this work done. I'm just like putting a timing on it, like, yeah, 8 hours, 9 to 5, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna study, whatever not. As soon as I turned my laptop on, I would be so tired, I would be so drained, and I genuinely just could not concentrate. I'd fall asleep and I wake up the next day. So I decided to take it in baby steps, and I told myself, do you know what, by 12 p.m. I want to be studying. I want to be learning a new skill that I can put towards what it is that I want to be studying, so that way I can put towards whatever skills that I'm taking in, that I'm learning, and put towards me and my little online empire. I hope that made sense. And I feel like that way, even though it's small right now, over time, especially a month later, I feel like I have done so much. I was just about to go on to number 4, but there's really not much that I could say that it is that I've done this month, other than focus on trying to change my mindset, trying to unlearn bad habits and introduce better and good habits into my life. And I feel like once you master how to have a clean mindset, and a mindset of, you know, that you deserve something, it is difficult, like it's really hard. And this month definitely showed me that I have been very, very scared. I have lived a majority of my time, my life, in fear. And I've always felt that I've never done right. And I was undeserving of the basics and just things in life. Like, I feel like sometimes you don't realize that you have like a negative voice in your head, and this negative voice can take over, and it becomes a whole thing you just have to destroy slowly. It's not something that happens overnight. Working on yourself takes time, it takes effort, it takes energy. It takes a lot. And I feel like before you can even like dive headfirst into entrepreneurship, working for yourself, if you don't have the right mindset, you will fail. And I feel like that is why I failed. I never really had a consistent mindset that was there for me. I had a mindset that was against me, and I didn't know that. I know that now, and that's the first step, I guess, to freeing myself and actually getting things that I need and want done. I feel like on this journey of me freeing myself from this mindset that is against me and introducing the mindset that is for me, it has been difficult, because I also feel like, and I'll be completely honest, that I feel like I procrastinate a lot, and I feel like that's what holds me at this standstill, because it's like I'm constantly fighting. Like I had to fight. I didn't really necessarily fight myself to record this video. I am literally just surrounded by water, and water just makes me feel at peace, and I'm just able to just sit here freely and create this video even though the wind is so strong. But it's like the water is like, how do I see water? I can't really I wish I could explain how it is that I see water, so that way you can understand why it is I'm able to maneuver and actually action myself and get things done. But it's like a support system for me. When I'm in water, surrounded by water, I genuinely feel at so much peace, and I feel unstoppable. I think I just explained it. I feel unstoppable. I feel like there's nothing in this world that I cannot do. And I've been recording like my whole life and like keeping a digital diary for so long, and I've been telling myself that I've been wanting to release those into the world, but I want to release them into the world with purpose. And I'm not sure how it is that I'm going to do that. So I'm going to come up with a plan to share that with the world. And hopefully, with what it is that I've gone through in life, I'm able to help another woman, another girl out there know that she's worth it and to keep going. Because life is hard, but life is also what it is that you make it. I'm going to end this video here because I do feel like I am talking so much, and I'm supposed to be here with my little brother, spending some time with him, because I don't really get to spend as much time with my little brother. But just know that even though it's been a month since I've posted, there are lots of more content that I could post, and I will post them. This is me going to post this, and I've let you guys know I am going to post them. And I'm going to try better. I'm going to try smarter, and I'm going to do my best to not live in my head, but live in the now and move forward. I hope that if you guys are also on your journey to trying to discover or reach your higher self, that you subscribe to the channel and we can do this together. I feel like I have so many gems that I could possibly share with you. So I feel like I shall make another video for that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you're on this journey too, leave a comment, let me know, so that way we can give each other advice and we can both reach our goals and both get to our higher selves. That would be nice to create like a small community, I guess. But other than that, I hope everyone has an amazing day. I hope you take yourself easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. One step at a time. Even if you've actioned one step today, that's one step further to your goals than taking no action at all. I want to say, if anyone hasn't told you that they love you, me being your internet bestie, I love you, girl. I love you. And I'm wishing you the best on your journey. And I'll see you in the next one.